Alright gang, it's time for an update. Alright guys, so you can see behind me, can you see behind me or above me, that I finished trimming and staining, well it's more like a clear coat sealant, the first 9 cedar planks that go to the ceiling, and trimmed and fitted the flange for the fan, and realized that I can't continue to put the planks up until we fit these wires, rather wire for the length of the fan, which is going to be attached to right between that towel and my wheel well, which is where my battery bank will be. So sealing is on pause, although it is almost done, and man oh man am I excited about this skylight. Okay, we're still trying to test the fan. It's been a little bit. I went and ran and got some wires, and hopefully the right gauge wires, and now me and the bro are well, the bro's testing. I'm just kind of sitting and watching, test to see if we can get this fan to work. Touch it to the battery of the van, make sure that thing spins so I can put the rest of the ceiling up. That's it. We're about to run the wires right to the car battery. How's this? Our gang, looks like we hit a snag. It's gonna be a little bit longer before we can finish the roof, but hopefully no more than a couple of days. Time to put a strategy together to put the sidewalls in the van, which is going to be a little bit tricky because this van is essentially, it's from top to bottom. The walls are curved almost 100%, like there's nothing straight on this van. So I have to sort out a strategy, which I think I already have, to get those up, and then start building the framework for the wall that's going to separate my bed space, the garage, and the living space, and then potentially the wall between the living space and the cab. So lots of planning, lots of things to sort out, but I think we'll get it done. All right, gang, van time. It's van time. So what you see here is so quick update from what you saw in the previous video. I went ahead and finished putting up some of this insulate, this double bubble layer stuff. Almost done putting up this section of the ceiling, but we had a hiccup. The exhaust fan I bought doesn't work, so I ordered another one. It came in. We're about to go to Home Depot, get a couple things, take this one out, install the new one, so that way I can finish doing these tone and groove planks, which I sanded and stained, and they came out great. Inspired me to slightly change the look from a very light, very bright, into what I can only call Batman chic, kind of like modern type of look. Anyways, so I put up some so I decided to go ahead and I put up some runners, some 1x2 runners across here, and there was already some second skin, kind of like a rib, in the van, so I was able to do wood to metal screws, put those right in, and I just installed these after obviously doing the insulate bubble stuff, and just did my first template. See if that thing comes out. Just finished doing a very scary moment. Nah, not too scary. The first template for the wheel well and the gas receptacle. But I'm gonna put up this kind of like really thin, this MDF. I think this is like 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch MDF board. So definitely keeping that pretty thin because I'm gonna end up covering it up, all of it anyways. It's good looking wood, but I got this particular one because it bends really easy, it's lightweight, and essentially I can just use it to kind of cover and give myself a clean sort of canvas to start then building out all the modular pieces I need for the inside. Okay fam, I don't know how long it's been since I did any updates, but let me face this way so you guys can see me. But I've done definitely a few things to the van. and I'm gonna do some updates for you, let you guys see what I got going on, and then I'm gonna end this one. So let's see what we got. Make sure this light stays on. All right, so like I said, I don't even really remember what I showed you guys last, but I went ahead and I built a couple of, let me show you here. I built a couple of platforms or trays rather. One long tray, 51-inch tray, and then also a 30-inch tray. And these this one is going to fit, and this one is going to fit an ottoman where my clothes will be. It also doubles as seating. This is going to fit my electric cooler that you guys saw in the first video. Also in sliders, 100-pound sliders for the cooler, 400-pound sliders for this one because I don't want it breaking. I'm pretty confident in these trays. In any case, these trays are going to go here. Ottoman's going to go here, slides out into the living area that way. Cooler is going to be right here. Also doubles as a tabletop. Also slides out. So still waiting on the still waiting on those items to arrive. But once they're in, I've already got the lumber cut. I'm going to set them up and really start to finish out the undercarriage of this bed situation. Right here is where the battery bank, power bank, whatever you want to call it, is going to go. And right now, this side, it's pretty substantial space, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I could definitely fit a water tank. I could definitely use it for odd storage. Not entirely sure. But today, I just finished cutting. I had to do 3 separate planks. 3 separate planks of this 3/4 inch plywood, so that way I can get it to fit, because it is because of the angle of the van. If you follow my finger, let's go this side. If you follow my fingers closest to these bump outs, it's actually about 70 inches across from left to right of the van. But as it comes back where the extension was welded on, it drops to about 68.5. So I've got on average about a 68, 69 inch wide sleeping space, and I'm going to buy myself about 2 inches on either side with these bump outs so I can sleep side to side. And it's officially going to be, the measurements right now are about 51.5 north to south, so that'll give me about 50 inches clear to sleep in. So it'll be, let's turn that light back on. So it will be, it's gonna be a pretty decent sized sleeping space, almost at least the width of, like, I think a full bed situation. I'm gonna turn this light back on. And then under here, I went ahead and I built just this one box over the wheel well, just to, really it's going to kind of be multifunctional, but I guess can't really see it very well, but there's a box there. And I think that's about it, gang. I think that's about it. Aside of a couple of odds and ends, I'll show you guys from the inside. I haven't really done much else. It's been kind of slow going, because I'm at the point now where everything I do affects literally everything else. So obviously walls are up, you guys saw that. I put up some of the supports, started building the frame out, the bump out space for my desk. Sit in this chair real quick. So this is what it's going to look like when I'm working. I'll have about 1.5 to 2 inches extra space in here, and I'll just get to work here. That's it, guys. That's where the van is at right now. Dope skylight still in full effect. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll get you in the next one.